Worship.
Welcome, everyone, to a sacred gathering. Today, we embark on a perilous, soul stirring journey, one that will divide the devout, challenge the chosen, and maybe even summon the ire of the Sleep Token fans.
We're about to rank every Sleep Token song, and let me tell you, this won't be easy. The discography, flawless. The emotions, too powerful.
We're either going to walk out of here as heroes or get cursed by the fans. No in between.
So grab your offerings, prepare your arguments, and brace yourselves, because today we're placing all of Sleep Token's current songs into an ultimate tier list. Hi there, I'm Egg. I am your captain for the day. I am joined here with my friends, and we are going to carry you through this.
Hi, I'm Trick, also known as Trick the Kick, and I introduced these guys to Sleep Token when they became my hyperfixation.
Hi, I'm Grill. I like drums.
All right, so we're going to jump right into this. We are starting from the very beginning. We're going in chronological order. I do have the master list here ready to go for us whenever we need it. So we are starting on the album 1 with Thread the Needle. Let's take a listen. God, I love that little background sound. Whatever it is, it's embedded in my brain. So
He's good at that, though.
he is so good at that. So I did
He's good at picking noises.
He
Sorry.
is so good at picking and making noises. Even though the whoop is his noise, that's such a good sound.
But it sounds like him, though.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, so I did make a little bit of an edit. I did change our controversial over to surprisingly sweet, just because I feel like there aren't a lot of controversial songs that Sleep Token have made. They're not like Dream Theater where they talk about like stem cell science and like their journey through alcoholism. This is like this is one person's journey.
Yeah.
I guess one person's multiple personalities through a journey. We don't know. We don't know. We have our theories.
We're always changing. We're always growing.
Yeah. Always growing. All right.
The ever-evolving lore of Sleep Token.
Real. All right. So with Thread the Needle, what are we feeling? What are we feeling? I'm kind of on the surprisingly sweet just because of like the more head voicey and kind of softer approach to this, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts.
Yeah, it makes him feel very exposed and vulnerable.
For a first song, that's big too.
I would have thrown it in repeat because that's like every single like Sleep Token playlist that I have or have something with Sleep Token in it. That's always going
That's
back
always
to
in there.
listen to that one again.
Okay, all right. I could throw that in repeat. Yeah. That is good. We have a good mix of repeat and surprisingly sweet. You know what isn't surprisingly sweet though? Sugar. Sugar is always sweet. Until it's not. More on that later. Why is this a news story now? I don't know. Time for some Fields of Elation.
More on that later.
More on that later.
And now we cut the Trick with the news.
Trick with the
It's raining
traffic.
sideways.
Sideways.
All right. Fields of Elation.
Oh, his backing vocals are always stunning.
I think this is the song that made me fall in love with like how haunting he sounds, like on his own. Oh, so good.
I would be lured to the depths by Siren Vessel.
Oh my god, Siren Vessel absolutely captivates. I'm pulling the beeswax out of my ear. I don't care. I'm jumping in. Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy. Fuck that shit. Move out of my way, Odie. I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in. I'm jumping.
Yeah, sorry. Vessel's my wife. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, these are a lot of references that are just gonna probably just fly over a bunch of people's head. We should do this with Epic the Musical next.
We should.
That one would only be 2 hours, not 6. I think I'm going back to surprisingly sweet on this one.
I agree. I completely agree.
Like this whole EP is kind of like a nice lullaby. Trick's over there chewing his thoughts.
It helps me think.
Yeah. You gotta really digest it, you know?
You know it.
I'm thinking surprisingly sweet. What's our opinions? What do we feel?
Completely agree.
Me too.
Okay. All right, good. No fighting. No fighting on
Yep.
that
No
one.
fighting.
I'm sure
This one
later
is
down.
definitely. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm sure later down we're gonna be bumping heads on a couple of these where like,
Oh, for
no.
sure. I feel like this whole EP is just is kind of like that lullaby-esque with like little bits and pieces of like different genres like sprinkled in.
Mm-hmm. I can agree. I can agree. I say
Especially this
smiling.
one.
Yes. All right, now we're going into When the Bow Breaks. Talk about a lullaby coming to an end. I don't want it. I don't want it to end. Keep singing.
I like how breathy this one is.
Mm-hmm. He does breathing really well. I know that's a weird thing to say about somebody, but he breathes really well.
Damn,
He
Vessel,
does.
you breathe so well.
Damn,
Damn,
boy, you
baby,
breathe
them
with that
lungs.
mouth?
The way you just like take in oxygen and like dispel carbon dioxide.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, tell me
An
more.
art.
Feed the trees.
Feed the trees.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm putting that one on a shirt. I love how softly the drums start and they just pick up more as the
Mhm.
song progresses and everything.
Yes. Woo!
Oh, the gallops at the end are just so fucking clean.
Yeah!
I love it.
Yeah! Oh my god, what a good song, bro! The progression of that one is just. I eat them both up. I eat them both. They're spaghetti now. They are
I,
in my mouth.
I remember on one of your first listens, you were like, I don't really feel that song. And I was just like, wait, it'll grow on you.
Yeah, look, 7 minutes 35 seconds later, I was like, damn, that's a good
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
I'm uh I'm kind of I'm kind of in the repeat section with this one. It is nice, right? Because Vessel sits so naturally in his head voice that
Yeah.
it's beautiful, it's haunting, it like holds you. It's very soft, very sweet, very gentle. But it's just something about that keeps bringing me back to this. Like these three are probably the only ones that were in my liked songs playlist of Sleep Tokens for a while. Like I didn't like any of the other songs until later
Mhm.
because I just like the way that these three sound together.
I
I
agree.
I
It's a
would
certified bop.
Yep.
oh
Certified.
Certified
Certified bop.
bop.
we don't have certified buff on here anymore.
Oh no.
No,
Repeat.
that's okay. Repeat is certified bop in asterisks.
Repeat stuff,
Repeat
repeat
slash.
stuff,
Repeat
repeat
stuff,
stuff,
repeat
repeat
stuff,
stuff,
repeat
repeat stuff.
stuff. Sorry, Bo.
Yeah, sorry, Bo. All right, now we are moving on to our next EP, which is Two. I believe Two wrote and composed all of these, right?
Ooh.
Like
I didn't
Vessel
know that.
did all of the ones on one, and then Two did two. I think these were
Yeah.
their like what's it called?
Brainchild.
Showcase. Yeah, they're brainchildren. Yes. Brainchilds. Yes. All right, let's move
You
on
telling me
to
two did two?
2-2. It's so crazy. I don't know. I'll verify that later.
2-2.
Eggeter, throw up the actual
No,
facts. Who did what?
I'm pretty sure.
Throwing an asterisk if we are
Yeah,
I know
asterisk.
saying the
I
right
know
thing.
I know that he definitely wrote Nazareth.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So I think these are Two's brainchildren. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're on to a heavier EP. Let's go.
Yay, my favorite.
Mm-hmm. There's that kind of religious inspiration that Two was talking about in his interview with the boom boom clap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could see that because like the way they're layering
Mm-hmm.
Vessel's voice on top of itself is like kind of like church choir esque.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the beat is kind of like one of those slow hymns too. So with Two's very own EP, I think Calcutta is a very good starting point for him.
Mhm.
It was a nice like bring over of the softer tones from one with Vessel's vocals. And of course, Vessel's vocals is going to be in almost every single song. Well, actually, in every single song because he is Sleep Token. But the way that Two kind of orchestrated like you could play them back to back, like rolling into each other, and it will sound cohesive.
Mhm.
And that's what's important, especially whenever you're working together for so long, with it just being the two of you who are mixing, producing, and things like that for the first little while. It's mwah, mwah, mwah. Good job. I'm gonna keep mwah, mwah, mwahing them every time because I love them so much.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, platonic. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So for me, Calcutta kind of goes into a shelf this for later. It's like one of those that I think about, right? Whenever you think about a good wine, it's like you want to sip on it occasionally, but you don't want to drink the whole
Mhm.
bottle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to shelf it and just listen to it whenever I get into a certain mood, but I want to know what you guys think.
No, I completely agree with that one.
Same. It's definitely not like, for me, it's not like a repeat. It
Mhm.
is definitely like a special occasion kind of song.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like I
you
have to
seek it
be
out when you
in,
need it.
exactly.
Yeah.
I need to be in like the right headspace or right, like emotionally available to like listen to it and everything.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I knew that category would come in at some point. It's right now, bitch. I see you, past
It's
egg.
perfect.
Eggeter, you can say we did this. Give one to me. I finally did something right in the
Give
past.
one to
Point
me.
point to egg.
Point to egg. I don't know who the opposition is, but we'll find you. We'll find you up. I promise. All right.
Eggeter.
Eggeter's my off now. All right. Here we
Yeah.
go. Egg v egg. All right, let's jump down to Nazareth, which is objectively getting double the listens that Calcutta did. This is objectively
Yeah.
the best song
Interesting.
according to the fans of this
It's
EP.
that high note, I tell you.
It's gotta be. Let's see.
Oh, this intro. It's one of my favorites.
Mhm.
It's haunting.
It is. The way he lets the notes linger, even like the breaths
Yeah.
in between, those are intentionally placed.
The way he spins around your head.
Mm-hmm. I just imagine him walking around in a circle in the studio whispering into the mic.
Yes. Ugh.
The sustained notes that are in the backing of that start off really low at first, so like you have to like dig
Mhm.
deep to hear them.
Yeah.
But layered under it all, it is so tasty. I don't know how else to describe this. I think Vor is my song. You know, I just want to eat all of Sleep Token's discography. Give me more. I know you are,
It's
but
on
give
the
me
way.
more.
It's
I
on the
know.
way.
So Nazareth, absolute fucking banger. I
Absolute banger.
I am so down.
Lyrically,
Mm-hmm.
lyrically, I'm leaning towards heavy.
Yeah, I was about to say lyrically heavy because of the subject matter within it, and
Yeah.
also just that
Yeah.
fucking drop. That drop, I think, is what
Mhm.
sent them.
Oh yeah.
Real, what do we think?
I'm not sure if I can put it in heavy because of all of the other songs that are coming up that
And we
are canonically heavier.
Yes, yes,
I just don't.
canonically
Yeah, but
heavier, but
but we're
heavy is
talking
more
about the
than
subject matter.
I
yes.
know. I don't think that goes. It doesn't go
Okay,
into heavy for me.
okay.
All
It's
right, we're button
almost
heads.
there.
We're button heads. Let me at him.
From like a drumming aspect and like
Mhm.
underlying notes and everything. It doesn't hit heavy for me.
Okay, all right, I can respect it. I would say then probably for me, I would put the song on repeat just because of the opening here. That
Mhm.
that is such a fucking hook. The church music right there. Give it to me. Keep the gospel away, but give me the music. All right, rip out the lyrics. I just want the music. Thanks.
Take away the gospel, but give me the emotion.
Yes, let me feel. I'm happy to compromise on repeat if heavy isn't where it's at, but there are 2 out of 3 of us voting heavy.
If you guys want to put it in heavy, I will agree with it. It's just
He's
it's
just
just not quite
angry.
there for me. I'm not angry. Like
I know.
it is a heavy song at points.
Hmm.
Let us know if you agree in the comments.
Yeah, please. In the comments, I want to see what you guys think about these ratings and where you would have put every single song. Every single one. There are 46, I believe, on this list. I think there are
Damn.
46. I don't know. We're listening to them all. From start to cover, we're listening to them all. Now we move on to Jericho, the last of the 2 EP. I just see two with his little tambourine in the studio right there. All right, Jericho. So this one is actually kind of special. I like to steal the lines from this one and throw it on my Discord status. That's just a me thing. Jericho holds a place in my heart.
Yeah.
My hands are not worthy line hit me so fucking deep the first time I listened to it. It actually made me cry. It was a surprise emotion while I was jamming out, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see. With this one, it is another I would shelf it for later. I do love listening to it on a repeat in secret though. Like whenever all my stuff's offline, nobody can see what I'm listening to.
Shelf this for later, but tentative crying outside the club.
Yes, crying outside the club is a good one.
Yeah.
Also, we never talked about what these categories are. Let me break them down for you really quick. Hi, hello. We are in the video. I only just wrote the opening script today. So we'll start at the top. Number one's up here. Our number one. So each of us get one song that we get to put up here, and we can veto everybody else's vote for what it should go in, because this is our song. This is our number one song. We don't have to justify it with anything, but we can explain why it means so much to us if we want to. Heavy. It can be subject matter. It could be the drums. It could be the guitar. It could be a mix of everything. Heavy is heavy. It hits when it hits. It is a kick in the chest, a kick in the face, slapping the balls, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It hurts. Crying in the club. This is the one where you cry and you feel good about it. Crying outside the club. You cry. You feel bad about it. Stop making me remember that this song exists. Please, Fall For Me, stop. Stop existing, Fall For Me. I love you. Stop it. It hurts. Repeat.
Spoiler alert, we know where that's going.
I'm sorry. I made that category specifically for 3 songs. Repeat. These are songs that you can just throw on back to back and just keep listening, whether it be because it captivates you or there's just one little part in it, like a sexy saxophone or something that just goes and you're like, ooh, I really want to hear that part again.
i.e. a certified bop.
Certified bop, yes. Lore flipper. This is where it takes what you know and flips it on its head. This one is subject to change because I don't think there are many songs that could fit on here. Just one that I can think of, which is our most recent one. And it made me rethink the entire being of Sleep Token and the lore behind it. But that's a
It definitely makes you
video.
reconsider Sugar.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Mhm.
It did. We look, if we ever just want to sit and yap again and deconstruct every single song, I will give a full week to this if I need to. I have a week of PTO I can put in.
Jesus. Oh my god.
We have our surprisingly sweet category. These are the songs that just make you smile. They make you sway. They go, aw, that was nice. It was real nice. And then shelf this for later. It's like fine wine. You put it on the back burner till later. You listen to it when you feel like listening to it. It's not it goes on every single playlist kind of vibe, but like you could throw it there if you wanted to. Just like, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. We love it.
It's good. We love it. All right, Jericho. So we're thinking crying outside the club or in the club?
Oh, in the club,
Crying
always.
outside the club.
Ooh, torn. Because I could do an in the club because this one's kind of like a hand raise. I would listen to this again willingly kind of thing.
But there's
I will
hand
always put
raise
this on.
palms down and hand raise palms up. And this is a palms up, I'm not worthy.
Yeah, that is a palms up, I'm not worthy. I do like listening to it though because I steal a lot of lyrics from it.
Yeah.
I think
while you're crying.
Yeah. All right, fine. All right, fine. Outside the club, you get your first one. Let's move
Yay.
on. All right, we are going to our first single of 2018. This is Jaws.
In yo Jaws.
Real. I kind of like how I don't know what to call it, but it sounds like ambulatory. Like it's very siren-esque. So it makes this song sound like urgent and
yeah.
Also, I don't know if it's going to come through on the recording, but there are like these breathings and like oohs that are hanging on really heavy on the right ear of this song that kind of help elevate the deepness on that. And
Yeah.
I've been like leaning into it a little bit just to like hear it more. Like I've got my ear pushed up against it. Jaws, their first, I think, over 20 million played song with 46.7 thousand. Sorry, 46.7 million plays. I can count. There's another 3 digits behind that. Shut up, leave me alone. I I like Jaws. I love Jaws. It's such a good song.
Yep.
It's a song I don't play enough. I feel like it just doesn't captivate me as much as the others. They're like definitely like the things in the background that I like to listen to. I like to listen for breaths, for sounds, for like intentionally place things that aren't just like instruments. And I like to gravitate towards those and absorb them into my brain meats. I would put this on shelf for later, but I want to know what your guys' opinions are.
I want to hear your opinion first because I'm about to drop the fucking ball on this one.
Well,
Hmm.
okay.
They can either repeat or shelf for later.
Okay. Okay. I could see it as being a repeat. What are we thinking, Grill?
This for me is number one.
Really?
Okay.
This
Okay.
for me,
That-
this is on every single one of my playlists. This is the one that I played the most often. Everything about it to me is just perfect. Like the lyrics, how everything sounds, the drums. It feels like this is like the first song that I've listened to that like two is really taken over as his own on the drums.
Mm-hmm. I like
Okay,
that. I
okay.
like it.
So that's
Everything
Grill's
about
number
it is
one.
perfect.
All right, there we go. We got our first number one. Yippee! 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 Put in the comments what your number one song is. We want to know. Moving from our original songs by Sleep Token, we do have a few wonderfully haunting covers, starting off with Hey Ya from Outkast?
Yeah.
Outkast? Yeah, from Outkast. This is a 2018. I can read numbers. This is a 2018 single and one of my personal favorites. I'm not gonna lie.
There's something so special about being able to take such an upbeat and like excitable sounding song
Mm-hmm.
and revealing the sad lyrics underneath.
Mm-hmm. 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 That
Because I used to listen to that song whenever it would come on the radio, and it never clicked that the lyrics were so sad.
Yep. 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 It is never sat right with me that that song was
Hmm.
so upbeat and had so much like depth to it that people were just ignoring.
Vessel
Yeah.
didn't ignore it.
Vessel did not
Vessel
ignore
did
it.
not ignore it.
No, sir, he did not. In fact, he took that same premise and put it onto the new song. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so Hey Ya for me is absolutely a certified fucking banger. I leave that shit on repeat all the time. I love the way he sounds. I love the way the piano sounds. I believe this was a The Room Below cover too, originally, right? Or am I incorrect? This is just like a cover that they recorded and produced.
I'm not too sure.
I'm also not
It'll
too
be on the screen now
Yeah, we'll
with
find
the
out.
information.
Aha, Eggeter, do more work. Thanks.
Eggeter, fact check.
Yes, Eggeter, do that thing that Facebook no longer does. Thanks. All right.
My God.
So
Repeat stuff,
repeat stuff, repeat stuff,
repeat
repeat
stuff,
stuff.
repeat
We're gonna
stuff.
bring that up so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bo Burnham will pay your royalties. I don't monetize anything off this. I'll give you like $5 and some pocket lint that I can find somewhere. Let's move on. Our next song is going to be "The Way That You Were," a song that I always forget exists because
Yeah,
I
until you
refuse to
hear it.
listen to it. Yep. Me and 10.2 million other people don't like to listen to this one too much.
Mhm.
We are not young enough to know.
Fuck you, Vessel One, barefooted, flat-footed, motherfucking Sleep Token, bitch ass. I'm mad.
Crying out the club.
I'm mad. I'm already crying.
Yeah, it's a mix of Crying outside the club and surprisingly sweet, but heartbreaking. So I think it loses its sweet factor.
It absolutely loses its sweet factor. It dips into like, hey, I'm exposing you. You've taken on way too much, and now you're never going to be the same person again because of it. There is no aftercare for that. This is just a call out post.
Yeah.
And
Provide your own aftercare.
Yeah, your aftercare is emergence. Thank you very much. All right,
This
cool.
is more a crying in the club kind of thing, because like, I don't know, that organ.
It's so beautiful. The organ adds to it for me. It's the back vocals like throughout the entire song, following the same pattern that they do at the big or like at the end. But like you can pick up on it, and it helps amplify the message behind it. It's just like an underlying message that's being repeated over and over and over and over again.
Agreed. Big agree.
Wipe away my tears. Let's move on to our next one, which is going to be the first song in Sundowning. We are going through the deluxe because we got a couple of the Room Below recordings that we're going to listen to. Starting off with The Night Does Not Belong to God. It belongs to me.
The layers. He's my favorite onion.
Yeah. So The Night Does Not Belong to God. That is the only song that will keep me sitting and waiting for it to start for 49 seconds of the same notes being repeated over and over, and then hold me at the end for the same amount of time. It is the only song that will ever be able to do that for me. There is just something about it. It feels sacred to listen to. It feels like you're listening in on a very like private, intimate conversation. It is nice. It is lovely. I don't know where to place this because I can listen to it over and over again. I'm thinking
Agreed.
Surprisingly Sweet, which I know is weird because he's not like in his head voice a lot. There's not like a sweet message. It's just like the way it's conveyed kind of sends that to me. It's just like a very gentle conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's like the last conversation before somebody slips away into dementia sort of thing. Like they're lucid for that moment and you just grasp at it while you can.
It's very sincere is what I like about it. It's sincere, it's intimate, it's that's something that's kind of recurring in this is the intimacy, especially in The Room Below. We can talk more on that whenever we get there. But this whole album is just beautiful for me. What do you think, Grill?
Agreed on every single part.
Oh,
This can go in practically every category.
It can. I think I'm gonna slap it in Surprisingly Sweet. If we want to rearrange at any point, feel free to call it up. Be like, hey, you know what? I've thought about that now since we've been here for the last 5 hours. Let's move that bitch.
Yeah.
All right. No yawning. Drink some coffee. Let's move on to The Offering.
And then Vessel's dancey dances.
Yeah! We love our tippy top king. Eggeter, show him off.
Look at that man go!
Woo!
Pretty sure that's where 3 opened up the wall of death that almost killed me.
Heavy. Easy heavy.
Heavy.
Everything about that song is heavy.
It's so good, bro. It makes me. So this is one of the songs that are on my workout playlist just because of that one transition where I talked about it, like where it sounds like he's opening a pit. That part specifically amps me into kicking up my fucking workout. I don't know what it is. It's just like the raw emotion behind it, and I'm like, I can feel this.
Him screaming, take a bite, and then the fucking beat just dropping is just so good.
I slurp it up like spaghetti. I choke on spaghetti. Really, hold on.
Breathing.
I can't breathe.
Feed the trees.
All right, I think that's our first like unanimous, absolutely fucking
Mhm.
in the bucket. Let's move on. Levitate is next. It's beautiful. It's haunting. It's 5 minutes long. Hang tight.
It's almost 5 minutes long.
No, 2 seconds off. I round up. I love it when a song feels like a car wreck. That
Yeah.
is such a weird thing to say, but that's what that felt like.
It's the sound of the spinning wheel after the car crash.
Yeah, where it's like rotating on the ground. Yeah. So Levitate's one that I like. I like listening to it. It's not on my repeat. It's not on a lot of my playlists. I like to shelf it. I need to be in a specific mood for it because it just doesn't feel like it fits where
Agreed.
it is. But it
Yeah.
is a great song. Are we
Shelf
Agreed.
this for later.
we're
Yeah.
all shelving it? Alright, cool. I feel like the more modern sleep token we get, the more we're gonna agree on things. Which is crazy, because I felt like we'd be butting heads more. Dark Signs.
Cool.
Dark Signs. This one
Oh,
will
boy.
be one. I love the pinky purples. Give me more pinky purples. Come on. Give me more pinky purples. You guys did great. I love that it sounds like they just had fun with this one.
Mhm.
A lot of elements in this that you don't hear in any of their other songs. God, that little sliding scale that he just did. Oof, oof. Give me more riffs. Give me more riffs, Vessi. Yeah, he is just having fun. He is just having fun in the mic, man. Okay, so Dark Signs is one of my favorites. It's not my number one, but it is one that I put on repeat. It is a song that just makes me feel good, even though there is a deeper meaning behind it. I just like listening to people have
See,
fun.
I'm torn between this one and another one for my number one
Mm-hmm.
because the chorus in this got me through a really
Mhm.
tough breakup. And also that hidden lyric in the background, I won't break and bend to my basic need to be loved and close to somebody.
Yep. Mm.
Mm.
I do.
Indeed.
So what are we feeling? What are we feeling? Do you want to hold on to it? We can put it in to repeat for now, and then if you want to claim it as your favorite after you listen to the other one, if you want to weigh those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I kind
weigh
of want to
it.
throw it in heavy.
Really?
Based on like the significance of the lyrics and just the overall vibe I'm getting from the song, it's heavy.
Okay. I'm down to put it up there. I'm down to put it up there. Look, heavy is repeatable for me, and I will take it. Let's get up
Agreed.
Yeah.
here.
Most of these songs are going to be in multiple categories.
Yeah, they are. It's just which one we place them in. Probably either for the aesthetic or because we know we're gonna move it around later. Or,
Just for shits and giggles.
yeah, maybe crying in the club goes away. We don't have anything there. Not yet. Time for higher.
We're getting close.
We're getting close. Oh, that's such a fucking banger at the
It's
end.
such a banger.
Mhm.
It's such a fucking banger.
It's so nice and slow at the beginning, and you're like, damn, yeah, I feel this. And then at the end, you're like, damn, I felt that.
I feel this to I felt that. They're two very different things.
Mm-hmm. They're extremely different things. They're extremely different things. I am thinking, I'm feeling heavy.
I'm also feeling heavy.
I'm feeling
Heavy.
heavy. Yeah.
Heavy it goes.
Heavy it goes, heavy it goes. I love whenever I can do this. Now we're on to one that is objectively really fucking sad and a big switch up. Swap it up, swapping it up. We're gonna take aim to the nearest pile of napkins. This song makes me so sad. One thing that I like about the songs in this album are that they pull from prior songs. So in every single song, you can hear in the backtrack a piece of the prior song. One that did it really well was Levitate with The Offering. You could also hear the light piano in the back, like during after I think the first minute and 13 seconds of the song. You can hear a bit from The Night Does Not Belong to God in there too. It was very masterfully crafted. Words are hard. Betsy, you are me for real. I want to throw this in crying outside of the club. I know I'm not
Crying
crying
in the
right
club.
now. You think in the club? You think it's easy to recover from
In the
this?
club.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The hands are up. The head is swaying. The tears are flowing.
True. This is a temporarily unreciprocated feeling kind of song. You want them to chase you back. And I slam my head into the wall. I feel this so much. I can do it. I can cry in the club, but you are gonna hold my hand while I do it.
Okay.
All right, we'll go crying in the club. We finally got one. Ding 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 ding. We finally got one. Yippee! I think Lore Flipper is going to have exactly one song in it. If we want to change that, we can at any point. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, eh. On to another one about unreciprocated feelings. Unreciprocal. We're moving on to Give. Beautiful pink sands and snakes in the visualizer. For those who cannot see. Snake. Oh, it hits my heart. It makes me cry sometimes, but I think Give is surprisingly sweet.
It is. It's like an unreciprocated thing, but it's sweet on Vessel's behalf.
Mm-hmm. He is showing that he wants to take care of them, to protect, to coddle not coddle, but embrace the aspects that are unseen, that are unshown. And I love that so much. He is such a good, wholesome soul.
Either surprisingly sweet or crying in the club again.
All right.
Same reason.
All right. Look, we can shed some tears in surprisingly sweet. It can catch us off guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we can't shed tears to? We can't shed tears to gods.
Oh,
Gods don't care about our mortal tears. Let's go.
I already know where this one's going.
Breathe! Feed those trees, baby boy!
Let it out, Vessel. Let it out.
I can't believe that's going to be the takeaway of this video. Feed the trees.
Feed the trees. I love it.
Yeah. So Grill knows. I know. Trick, do you know?
I know.
All right.
Put it up there. Put it up there.
We know. It's going up there. Jesus fucking Christ. I just one time, please. I'm on my knees. Please, I'm begging with my full Egussi out. Please, Vessel, please feed us just once. It can be the only song you play for the entire night. Be the only song you do for the entire night. My hands are open, my palms are up. Please, I'm begging. Give.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Just a crumb. just a crumb.
2 went crazy. Vessel went crazy. It's so good. It's so good. Give me more gods. Like I'm a metalhead at heart. I always will be. Metal comes first as far as music genre goes for me. It holds a place for me. I understand. I'm sad, but I understand. Hey, you know what else I'm sad about? I'm sad about this song. Its meaning changed for me. And now I don't like it as much. We're moving on to Sugar.
Yeah.
I love the slight distortion on his voice.
Yeah.
And right there, that growl in the background. Oh, feed me. I have a theory. I have a theory. I'll let this finish first.
It's just a game theory.
Hey, we can't do that. That's copywritten. I'm sorry, Matt. Please, I know you're retired. Please, my hands are in the air. You can't see them. Trick, put your hands up, please, for me.
I do it.
Matthew Patrick, please don't
I'm
do
innocent
this.
of all charges.
Matthew Patrick, please. So, you know how it kind of goes back into the do 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 right there, like at the end. I feel like that leads into the music box of Caramel.
Yeah. Oh.
And Caramel is actually the sequel of Sugar. And we can break this down later on if we want to. I needed to get that off my titties. My titties needed to speak. Thank you. Sugar for me falls under Lore Flipper because it changed only after Caramel. It changed how I thought about the way that Sleep Token was structuring the lore so much. But what do you guys think? What do you feel?
No, I agree, because instead of what I used to consider it as, it now seems like a oh, I've got a taste for the fame sort of thing.
I've got a taste for the fame and I'm going slowly into it. And I'm not about to
Yeah.
give up this game that I'm playing with myself and with others because of, them feeding into it, them trying to like push me.
Damn.
Girl, what do you
And
think?
then caramel.
And caramel.
I don't know enough of the lore to say anything about that.
That's
I was gonna
okay.
say surprisingly sweet for some reason. I don't know why.
That's fair. Like upon first listening to it, right? Before caramel came out, before people thought to do deeper digging into this is or was perceived by a great majority, and this is from me listening to hours and hours and hours of other people doing reactions to this specific song because I wanted to know what other people thought about it too. So before caramel came out, it was seen as kind of like a tribute to whoever this unnamed entity was, right? This is like a hey, I'm falling for you kind of thing. Like I think I'm starting to like the way that we taste kind of beat. That's how it was originally perceived, but now that caramels come out, it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Changing the Spotify banner and everything just alludes to the fact that it is a sequel and it wasn't what we thought.
Exactly. I love being proven wrong. Unless you're mean about it, then I want to punch you in the face.
Because you were like, there's no way it's gonna be a sequel to Sugar.
Bruh, I literally, I can't remember if it was a call or our DMs. Was it our DMs? If it was our
I
DMs,
think
I'll
it was
put
in
it up here.
DMs, yeah.
I'll blop anything out that's personal, but like Trick and I had like a whole ass conversation the night before Caramel came out, and also the night before Emergence, and we were like putting bets on what things would be. We were like, oh, it's probably not going to be above this, and Trick's like, actually, it probably will be this, and I'm like, haha, you're wrong, and we both came out of it and we were like, I'm sorry.
I was like, I didn't want to be right.
I didn't want you to be right either. So are we
I was
thinking
right, but at what cost?
Are we thinking it's surprisingly sweet until we get to caramel and then we slop it into lore flipper?
I mean, at this
Yeah,
point, you slot it into lore flipper now because that lore got flipped for me.
You're welcome.
You're
I'm now-
welcome. All right, we're going to say that you will. I don't know how to transition to this one, so just listen to it.
And there's
That's
your
an
transition.
Yeah, there's no segue, sorry. I love this soft part right here. It's so nice. Such a good come down. So, Say That You Will for me is a song I don't really listen to that much. Like, I'll play it whenever I listen to the discography. It's just not on any of my playlists. I do enjoy it. It's not one that I can see myself listening to without needing to feel the moment for it. So I'm wanting to shelf this one.
Yeah, for sure, shelf.
Yeah, we can shelf it.
We're shelving it. Sorry, Say That You Will. I know
It's
you have your
like-
fans.
Again, it's surprisingly sweet, but in an unreciprocated and heartbreaking way.
Exactly.
Agreed.
It's shelved.
Exactly. Now the next song that we have coming up is Chad the Girl Dad's favorite song, according to a YouTube commenter from my last video. Shout out Chad the Girl Dad. I remembered his comment about Drag Me Under. All right, this one's for you, buddy. I'm looking at you. You better come back. Come back to me. Hacking vocal scream is just so good. So subtle. Drag Me Under, for me, is not something I'm going to be putting on repeat, but I do love it. I do love it. It is so sweet. It's not even surprisingly sweet. It is their slowest song. It has nothing but vocals and backings and piano, and it is perfecto. Perfecto. Pinch, 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 surprisingly sweet. Do you think?
Not so surprisingly sweet, but surprisingly sweet.
Yeah, it's the only one that we have for this, so you're going in here.
Just very sweet.
Yeah. I like that this is somebody's favorite song. That makes me so happy. It's like the every Pokemon has a best friend out there kind of thing. Like every Sleep Token song has like one super fan, and that makes me so happy.
Chad the Girl Dad.
Yeah, Chad the Girl
Shout
Dad.
out Chad the Girl
One.
Dad.
Yeah. This one random guy is just gonna get a shout out on a random fucking Monday in April. All right. Now we are moving on to one of the most well-known songs of this album. This is Bloodsport. This is not the Room Below version. We will be listening to both. His little sobs. I hate and love the fact that they left in his crying. So, I think this is a crying in the club. I can
Yes.
recover quickly from that version.
The
And
other
I
one,
know
though.
right where the other one's going. I already know where the other one's going.
So crying in the club,
Crying in the club.
Yes.
yeah, crying in the club. You got that, like, it hits deep. This is something he yearns. This man knows yearning.
Party time.
Fuck you, YouTube. You don't get to listen to this one.
Haha.
And that was Bloodsport from the Room Below. I don't know why I'm doing this like a radio show host, but welcome back to GBLN 94.9. I'm here with co-host Trick and Gamer Grill. So you may be asking, Egg, Trick, Grill, what is the Room Below? I've never heard of this before. Is that some weird venue out in them Britain lands? Well, it was a show that Vessel did where it was just himself, a piano, the Aspera, and a crowd to his back with his mask off and to the side. Nobody could see his face, so don't worry, that wasn't spoiled. If you would like to look into the Room Below, I'll probably put it in the description. Eggeter, please do that. Thank you. And it's very beautiful. It's very intimate. It's a lot. It's a look into the soul behind the music, I guess, a little bit more. And he played quite a few songs in the Room Below. These are basically like extended recordings of it. So these are ones that after the Room Below was finished, he took and just ran through a studio to make sure there was no like background noise, so none of the crowd. And just like clean vocals and sounds, because there were some tears, there were some sobs in the Room Below recording. You'll see them. All right.
And I definitely recommend that you look up the Room Below in general, because he does an AI speech in there that is very moving, very upsetting, but very important.
Yep, I included it in my last video, but it will be in the video from the recording that I have. I already have a video set off to the side just for this moment, or I'll be linking that in. I did my research. All right, let's move on to Shelter, another Room Below.
Shall see you all the same.
Shelter's one I will not listen to willingly. It is one that shows up whenever I'm listening to the discography. It is a beautiful song. It is one I can't listen to just on its own.
Agreed.
You're crying outside the club?
No.
Yeah, I feel like this is more shelf it.
Yeah. It just doesn't have that same like pull to me that a lot of the other Sleep Token songs have. It goes here for me, and I believe Grill agreed.
Go there.
Need to go there. We talked earlier about Vessel's love for covers, and he did it again. When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. A lot of you Eilish fans. Listen, eyelash fans.
You can really hear his English accent in this one.
You really can, and it's
Like
slurp it up like the spaghetti. You can say it just like that, Bessie. You can say it just like that, baby. Oh, when he
like
inflects it like that. When he inflects his voice and he backs it up with the piano, going harder on his presses, you can. God damn it! I am crying in the club. I don't know how
what
it works.
I wish there was a studio recording of.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Do you think we should slide that in here as like an ungraded one? I could do that.
We could. Do you want me to find the one that has the better recording?
Yes, please. We'll do that after we finish Deluxe, which we are ending with I Want to Dance with Somebody, which was, funnily enough, back in the old days, whenever PlayStation 2 had just come out and the American Idol game came out for it. This was my song. I sang to this one all the time. This is my favorite song. Thank you, Vessel. Thank you.
Clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade.
I'll dance with you, Vessel. I love you platonically. All right. I want to put it in surprisingly sweet, but I know this is it could be different for you guys. This is just a personal like favorite of mine. It's not my number one, but it is
I
a
think
good
that's where it should go to.
I agree.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Cool. I don't have hot takes. I don't have hot
Yay.
takes. We are going to take a watch at Hallelujah cover from the Lafayette Room. This is not on the playlist because it is not a studio recording, so it doesn't count, but it is beautiful.
And spiritually, we can put it somewhere.
Yes.
Ah.
Every time. Every fucking
Every time.
Every
Every
time.
time.
It's so fucking beautiful. I love it, please.
That goes into crying outside the club.
That is just crying in general. Like gets
Straight
its own
crying.
thing.
Straight crying.
We're putting a stamp on the recording right now. It just says crying, big bold red letters. Egger, do your thing.
I believe in you, Egger.
I don't think I can listen to that another time, man. Let's move on. We're going in. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll up, scroll up,
You
scroll up.
gotta scroll up.
I forgot which way this goes. Tee hee ha ha. It's too far.
Too
Far.
many,
This
too
place will
many.
become your tomb, not the instrumental. We're going to Atlantic. I hate oceans. All right. Atlantic. I want to slap it. I want to slap it into repeat, but I want to know what your guys' opinions are.
Always repeat.
Repeat.
Yeah, repeat stuff.
Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff.
Again, this album, I might not react too outwardly to it outside of like a couple of songs. It is my favorite album. Hands down, it is my favorite album so far. Asterisks. I gotta wait for even in Arcadia because that one's gonna be introspective, and I love a good deep internal look. You know else? Who else loves deep internal looks? Therapists. You know how they do that sometimes? Hypnosis.
What a segue.
Thanks. Oh, his breathiness. Come on. He's feeding these trees. I guess the seaweed. Kelp forest? Kelp forest. He's feeding the kelp forest right now. We're underwater. Oh.
Where's this one going, Egg?
Hi, hello. Before we slot this in, I wanna step in really quick. This is gonna be a controversial thing. Please note, I do not condone sexualizing these band members. Anything that we say is satire. We do not actually wanna fuck them.
No.
I would cuddle too, and give Vessel a big Disney hug. I would give him a Disney hug.
I would supply with all of the Red Bull he could need.
Yes. Yes. So, I did add in a new category called Sexing Sex. You can probably see it down there. Bright pink. That is an in-community term that was made by Habibi. It is nothing to actually do with sex. I just didn't know what else to call it, and I wanted to keep it kind of community related. This song washes over me. Hypnosis absolutely envelops me. Like I would go outside, stand in the rain, and just blast this to feel it even harder. This is one of those songs that like it penetrates, for lack of better words, which is why it's going into Sexing Sex.
It's going into Sexting Sex.
It is going into Sexing Sex. I'm sorry if you take offense to it. We're not sexualizing the band or the song. It's just, it's a penetrating song. Not like that. Stop taking it weird. Stop it.
Stop taking it weird.
Yeah, stop taking it weird. Anyways, we're on to the next song, which is going to be a hard hitter for a couple of people. I know I've seen some people saying this song always makes them cry. This song always makes me yearn. And we're going into Mine. Not Craft. No chicken jockeys here. Okay, so I want to. The more I listen to it, the less I cry to it. I used to sob to the song. So now this song, like with the connotations behind it a bit, just give me time and you will be mine. So it's not a like I yearn for you. It is a I am coming to be yours, like one way or another, and it has like a kind of deeper undertone to that. Like he's going to fight his way to become whomever's, or maybe it's sleep coming to be his. Who knows? It could be something from the other side. Theories. I'm willing if the jury is in to put it crying in the club, but if somebody has somewhere else it would belong.
I could not think of a better spot for it.
Yep, me too.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Yearning in the club with Vessel, my boy.
We're all yearning in the club.
Yeah. I'm yearning for a Petzelkus pizza. Petzelkus pizza.
Petzelkus pizza.
No. You know what, Grill? I don't like that.
Okay.
Our next song is Like That. 18.6 million listens on Spotify.
God damn.
Ahem. Fall into your eyes like a grave. All that is inside, all your anger, bury me to the sound of your name. Oh, all your disgust, all your resentment, fall into your eyes like a grave. All your differences, all your pain, bury me to the sound of your name. All your pain. Give me more whisper grunty vocals that I can tear apart, please. Please, because oh, it's so good. The song is heavy for me, but I will ask you guys your opinion, of course, because that matters to me.
I like heavy.
Heavy or sexing sex?
You think sexing sex on this one? Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with heavy, but sexing sex is a good second contender for this one. Love it. I love it so much. In fact, I want to hear more of it, but it is not the love that I want. In fact, the next song is. I'll be back after I finish crying. Vessel baby girl, never feel ashamed of your hyperfixations. If you got an info dump, you got an info dump. It's okay, I'll listen. My ears are open. I'm here for you, buddy. I got you. I got you.
Hit my line 530.
Whoa! Actually, it's 520. Thank you very much. Let me correct you. All right, for that one would be for me a crying in the club. That is an in the club one.
That is a certified bop in the club.
Yeah.
My hands are in the air. My palms are towards the stage. My fingers are not splayed though. The second my fingers become splayed, I am out. I'm out. I'm getting kicked out. Security said no. And that's coming up next.
All the while, tears are streaming down your face.
Tears stay streaming down my face, hun. You know how this goes. I cry over everything. I'm a bitch. I'm too empathetic. Anyways, I don't want to do this. Welcome to Fall for Me.
And if you haven't, go and watch the music video, because there are hidden messages in the music video.
Get your paws, fingers ready. I'll let you two lead the conversation on this one. I gotta dry my eyes.
Crying outside the club, for real.
Outside the club for real.
Oh, I can't even get in anymore.
They won't let me in. I'm crying too hard.
We've been kicked out too many times.
It's all for this one song. Every time they put it on, I keep telling them to take it off the playlist. They won't. Let's move on to Alkaline. We're getting into the chemistry brain side of Vessi. We're learning more as we go on. This is a man who majored in music and minored in anything science. I don't know.
We can't. We assume, but we don't know for sure.
True. Also, watch the music video for this one. He does cool, freaky stuff with his hands.
Oh, the hands.
The hands. Beautiful. I don't know what that instrument at the end was. I think it was a drum pad. I don't know. I like it. I like that.
I like it a lot.
I don't know where to put this one. Alkaline's kind of a repeat for me, but also just like I listen to it whenever it comes up, kind of thing.
Mhm.
I don't look for Alkaline. Not like I do with another song.
Alkaline finds you.
Yeah, Alkaline finds you.
Ooh, I'm fully biased because of the music video. I want to put it in heavy.
It is also kind of like trying to find a way to justify this, right? It is like dissecting a person inside and out to try to figure out like who they are, what makes them tick, how to get them like shaped. I don't want to say shaped in the way that you want, but shaped in a way you can understand.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel that as being a heavier topic to go along with the video.
Yeah.
I'll
Heavy.
slap it up there. Heavy. Also heavy because it has kick-ass anglerfish, and I love my anglerfishes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Sorry you couldn't find all the
Hell
cover art
yeah.
for all of these. They were not supplied by Spotify, and that is where I got these so that they were all uniform in size and resolution. Apollo cheese. Trick.
Yeah.
You look distracted.
Because I know what's coming.
Yeah. Is it because you're driven by distraction?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Distraction.
The way he echoes his voice in that last bit.
Mm-hmm.
The fading off scream.
Mm-hmm. Good. I was watching you. I was watching you through that one.
Yeah.
Is that a number one I'm smelling?
Yep.
Yeah? You sure?
Put it up there.
Alright.
Put it up there.
Put it up there.
I was watching you fall in love with it all over again. Well, Distraction is such a beautiful song though. It is so beautiful. If it wouldn't go there, it would have been crying in the club. Probably in the club.
In the club for sure.
Yeah, in the club. I can recover from that one.
I can't.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Become a number one. It sticks. It's permanent. Almost like falling down the stairs, or as other people would call it,
Oh my god.
descending.
These stupid puns.
Love it. So the ending, the outro. Why don't you just say what you wanted to say for once? Those were the backing vocals. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Calling them out. Why aren't you the one initiating this time? Why do I always have to do all the work? Fucking love it. This song infiltrates me. I want to put it in Sexing Sex just because it does penetrate so much, but I want to see what your guys' opinions are, of course.
I would put it in repeat, personally.
Repeat. Okay. Okay.
But I like it where it's at.
Right. She'll sleep there for now. I love her. I love her. I have nothing for this one.
I don't even know what that is.
I would love to hear everybody else's pronunciation on this, but I am calling it telomeres. The drums at the end, that little guitar solo that happened in the middle there. Fanning myself off. It's a little warm in here. That music was hot. It's just right at the end right there. It gets me. Telomeres that too knows how to fucking paddle, boy. Opinions, because I don't know where the fuck to put this. I don't
Shelve it.
reach. Yeah, I don't reach for this song.
I don't.
But it is good.
It's a good one. It slaps when you hear it, but like I just don't. Yeah, I just don't find myself listening to it often.
I feel like a lot of people forget this song exists. Like another
Shelf
thing.
was surprisingly sweet for me.
Ooh, surprisingly
Ooh.
sweet.
Because
I
it's
could
all
see
about
that.
protecting someone.
True.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go with Trick on this one.
I've also been
Surprisingly
persuaded.
sweet. Easy. We're easily.
I got the power.
All right, now we are getting into dangerous territory. We are in the last two songs here. Last two songs of this album, not in total.
Hey, is that a tsunami warning? Because there's high water coming.
Oh my god.
head to high ground because that joke was kind of ass. Anyways, here's high water.
Oh, fuck off.
I
I love how
love
he
the
brings in
layers.
that echoey scream.
Yeah! Same brain. Same brain. That one, I honestly feel like high water I could throw on repeat just because like I like listening to the progressions that are in it. There are just a lot of little elements that I like listening to and like kind of squinting my ears at, for lack of better words. Just like I like listening to the different layers on different listen throughs. I'm like, okay, on this one I'm gonna focus on the drums, on this one I'm gonna focus on like the vocals, this one I'm gonna like listen to the backtracking, things like that. And that's one of those songs I like to sit and digest. I put it in my tummy.
Put it in your tummy and put it in repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat for sure.
Grill's just like here to echo. He's like, hi, I'm here. Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Look at all the progress we've made, guys.
I know. Man, I am
What do we do when it's over?
We miss it,
Cry.
just like we miss these missing limbs.
I set you up for that. I'm so mad.
You.
His head voice just caresses my soul.
Wraps around my heart like a really, really strong blanket. Sometimes it hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't even explain it. There's like it's such a story told in one sitting. Like the yearning for her, the yearning to be with her, to know her for who she is, who she was, and all this stuff. And then the yearning to get away from her because he hurt her, and then the yearning to have her kind of remember him fondly even past that, but knowing that she's moved on. And how he wishes to also move on. And it's all just in one neat little package, and it just keeps looping around, and you don't realize what he's saying until you actually sit and you listen. You fucking listen. You listen.
I want you to waterboard me with that song.
Oh, sexing six.
Okay.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
It's a penetrating song. That's
It
what that
is.
means. I just don't want to put the word penetrating on a tier list.
So you put sex.
Yeah, sexing sex.
Ah.
Because it doesn't actually mean sex. It's an
Habibi,
emotion.
sexing sex.
Habibi,
It just means it hits deep.
All right. We are going to move on. That was the end of This Place Will Become Your Tomb. We are going to a single release in 2022 called Is It Really You? Hold your breath, gang.
It is a cover.
It is a cover, yes. But hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your butts.
Breathe. Can I breathe now?
Yeah, there were like around the time that you said that you felt the backing vocals like wrapping around you, there were a couple of like extra little pieces in it. And the backing too that I was listening in on. I was like below your level. I was like, I love it. That song hurts me so much. It hurts me so much.
Same.
It's so good. I would put In the Club.
Easily either In the Club or
I
just
can
full.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I can recover, but God, it's gonna take a minute. I need another drink. Okay,
It's
guys.
close to being outside of the club.
Yeah, we're like
We're about to be escorted out.
no. See, we're
You see security coming, and then you just like you snap it back to reality.
Yeah, snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes Mavity.
Yeah.
Not Mavity.
Yeah, bye Mavity. All right, so we are now moving in to Take Me Back to Eden. Why the fuck did I say bring? I was about to say Bring Me the Horizon. No.
Time for Bring Me
No?
the Horizon. The ultimate genre switch.
Yeah.
Going to a completely different band.
Anyways, we are going to Take Me Back to Eden, their latest fully released album back in 2023. This is, I believe, the album that shot them up into where they are now. A lot of these songs are featured on TikTok, and a few you may or may not recognize if you're not already a fan. But let's
True.
get started with Chokehold.
No pun this time.
Nah, I want to hold you to it. Breath felt like a hand crawling up my neck. There we go.
Trees.
He paid his contribution. Oh my god. This is Chokehold has always been like one of my top 5s. It's just because like it's so weird to say it because of this, but like the breathiness in it is just, it's so fucking good for me. I don't know what it is about Vessel's breathiness that just draws me in more to his songs, but it's just so good. It's so intentional. That's what I look for. I look for intent. What are we feeling? What are we feeling, gang? Because I could slap it and repeat. I could listen to Chokehold again and 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 again. But
Agreed, and would never get tired.
yeah. Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff. Repeat stuff. You know what else is repetitive? Gregorian chants. Like Sacris Solemnis, Iuncta Sint Gaudia, Ede Precordia, Sonint, Baconia. What
Blue
is
Eyes
that?
White Dragon.
Oh, I'm summoning something, and it is this song, The Summoning. Alright, we have a minute.
God,
Let's
those fucking
digest really
gallops are
quick.
so good.
I know! It's
The
so
fucking
good.
Gallop is so good.
Outside of the title song of this album, this is their most popular song, 215 million and counting listens so far on Spotify. This song blew up on TikTok. This is what drove them into the limelight. This is the song that they are most well known for, and will probably always be most well known for, but it is also the most genre flippin' fucking song I've ever heard, and I love it so much.
Oh, yeah.
Right
It's the
next
best.
to the title song. And you guys are gonna love Take Me Back to Eden if you haven't already heard it. Here we go. Oh! God damn! Before we put this where we know we're gonna put it, I love that last bit. You can only barely hear it. The back vocals. The oh. I love that shit so much. I love it. It is my brain worm. It is my brain worm. Give me more of the oh-woes, please. Please, Vesso. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. I got you. Oh, whoa.
Oh my.
All right. So I'm going to put it in Sexing Sex just because it is such a big song and like it envelops you. Now, if you guys want to fight me on it, you can. I will throw hands.
Absolutely not.
As much as I want to get into a fight, I can't.
Not with
Can't.
this one.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay. Yeah. This song, it actually penetrates. It bends you over and it says, hold on.
Yeah.
As people have said, that last bit especially, baby making music.
Yeah. Yeah, which is really fucked because the lyrics aren't baby making music. But, you know,
Yeah.
Nope.
take the lyrics out and you gotta wow, 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 wow. Okay, this next one, actually, Granite. I do love Granite so much. I think it's the first song that I actually like expressed interest in with Trick. I heard it and I was like, what is this? And he was like, it's time. It is time.
That was my window to introduce Egg to this world. You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah. I love Granite and their little box guy so much because it reminds me of the little box dude. I don't know why that gives me such nostalgia and I love it. I love him so much. I love him so much.
So I have always envisioned that song as a car ride where she's driving and she's getting upset and he's obviously got a lot to say, but this is not a conversation that should be happening in a car whatsoever.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This car crash about to happen. It is a long drive down a straight highway. It's been too many hours.
Yeah.
It's been too many
It's a
hours.
car crash about to happen, or
Mm.
it's a relationship about to combust.
Yay.
For the reason of the lore,
Yes.
Obviously heavy.
Yes.
I say heavy. I absolutely love the work that Two put into this too. Like his drumming, immaculate as always.
Mwah, mwah.
I slurp it up like sketty. Anyways, we're moving on
Water
to a good song, to a great song, even a perfect song, a wonderful song, a song about breaking things down. We're in Aqua Regia.
Mm.
Mm.
I knew it.
Is and always will be my favorite song. I'm sorry, Emergence. I love you, baby girl. You're my number 2. But I don't know. There's just something about it. There's something about it. It's such like an introspective look, right? He knows what's wrong, right? He knows he's got these shallow relationships he's jumping in and out of. He's using people for sex. People are using him for sex at this point that the song is written, or at least the story that's being told in the song. But I don't know if it's actually true for him or not. He sees himself as too, I don't want to say unaffordable in the sense of like monetary value, but he feels like he cannot be afforded by other people's like earnest attempts, which is why he's only into the like shallow kind of like Tinder lifestyle, I guess, of like hookups and then leaves. But then also talks about cold love and a hot love run into your heart when you're thinking of. So he's sitting there and he's like, cold love is those intimate moments without like having any sort of romantic attraction, and then the hot love running to your heart, like after you're done fucking, or when you're fucking, you know, you start to catch feelings for this person, or like you think about them whenever you're having these intimate moments, maybe with other people, maybe by yourself, who knows, I don't know. But like it is a spark of like a change, but resistance to the change. Yeah, but my understanding of that is just a transactional thing going into more of like a romantical thing, but doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He don't want it. He don't want it. Ain't nobody can afford our baby girl vessel. Not emotionally.
No.
That baggage is Gucci. That baggage is Louis Vuitton.
That baggage is Gucci is not a sentence I ever thought I would hear. That is insane.
All right, let's move on from my favorite to one that I know a couple of people can get behind. Furry community, this one's for you. Welcome to Vor.
Listen for the eating noises.
Yeah.
Nom.
Real talk, Vessel's gotten so good at his blechs.
He has. I want to hear another Vessel bleh on stage. Hit me with it, Eggeter. Thank you. Girl, what you think?
Obviously heavy.
Yeah. You like
The entire
drums?
song is heavy.
It
Oh,
is.
some of the best.
Some of the best, he says.
Heavy.
Heavy. We're going into heavy.
Heavy.
There's
Oi,
really
oi,
no
oi.
discussion. I don't like Vor as a concept, but the song is so good. So good. The only time that I say Vor is acceptable. But you know, make your bag, furry friends, make your bag, and ascend into the next tax bracket with
Oh my
ascensionism.
lord.
Ugh. So beautiful. So
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Yep, ascensionism is it's such a fucking, it's so good, it's so deep. I would like to raise my hand and place it in crying in the club. These are the deeper meaning behind it, but I will acquiesce if you guys have other opinions.
Perfectly placed.
Perfectly placed.
All right.
I love that it has not one, not two, but 3 fucking drops.
It does.
And that last
Or in the
one,
drops.
that last one is arguably my favorite when he's just screaming.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I can absolutely agree. Now, moving into the next one, we are not going to have a silly pun for it. In fact, we are going to take a quick second, check in, make sure that you guys are actually okay. This next song does deal with the theme of suicide as brought from what can be assumed as Vessel's mother's point of view. Make sure if you are struggling, you text HOME, HOME, or HOLA, HOLA if you are Spanish speaking, to 741-741, or reach out to 988 to make sure that you can get yourself some help. You're not alone. I can't introduce this one, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ow, my feelings.
Oh, is that what she was talking about, this one?
Mhm.
I'm happy to put it in outside of the club.
Oh, yep.
Out of the club, yeah.
Okay.
I do want to say one thing while we do this. If you're struggling and you don't want to burden your friends, just remember that you're also robbing them of the opportunity and the privilege to be there for you. Because I can guarantee you they want to be there. That's all.
Well said. You always have at least one person who loves you. And if you think you don't, you do here. We love you.
It's like
Once
I've
you
seen
put
a
on the
ghost.
spot, it's impossible.
It's like you saw a ghost. That's
It's
crazy.
like I saw a ghost.
That's crazy. What if it was the apparition?
Oh my god.
Why are you never real?
So the apparition, I personally would put it on a repeat just because I love to scream the "why are you never real" part out loud in my shower to the point I think my neighbors fucking hate me. But it feels so cathartic to do it.
Yeah.
Especially given like circumstances that we won't delve into. But
Mhm.
it's
Like that is a great part to scream.
Mhm.
Another part to scream is obviously "You Make Me Wish I Could Disappear."
Yes, that one
Both
is so
very
good.
cathartic.
Yes, it is so cathartic. It is so good. If you haven't already, I recommend go take a shower right now, listen to the apparition, scream those two parts, come back and comment how you feel after. I'm sorry if you cried. I didn't want to cry the entire time, but now that we're here, I'm gonna again, because don't you wish that you loved me? You love me?
Oh,
You love me?
you know me?
You know me? I don't think you know me. Two ways this goes.
Is he talking to his reflection in that entire song, or just some of it?
I like the theory of both of them, but I think it is the entirety is just him. I can see how it can be interpreted both ways as like internal and external reciprocal issues though. Like I can't love myself and somebody else can't love me because I can't love myself. So it can be taken as both, however you feel. Okay. I like to think it's the mirror the entire time because I kind of shelved this one.
Yeah, but not like the others.
Yeah,
In like a different sense.
this one is one that I don't like to come back to because I don't want that introspection. It could
Yep.
also be categorized as crying outside the club, but it doesn't make me cry.
Yeah.
It just makes me a little uncomfortable in internalizing.
Shelf for Blader.
Shelf for Blader.
Shelf for Blader.
Shelf for Blader. Well, I don't know anything about this next song because I live in the desert, but here's Rain.
For so long,
Every time.
This is like kind of going back to that worship church feely music that I like so much from them.
Do you think it's gonna tie in with Infinite Baths?
It might.
Ooh.
It might.
Nothing will beat the experience those people had when it started raining in the stadium when that song played.
Yeah.
Oof.
Two matching up with the lightning too. Oh,
Yes.
num 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 num. Slurping it up like spaghetti. Here's your reference video. Thank you, Edgar.
Jesus.
So weird take, but I feel this song a
Yeah.
lot.
I like it.
I like it. It penetrates.
I like
Where
it.
it belongs.
Because I would put it in repeat, right? I would put it in repeat because I do listen to it a lot. I my knuckle just cracked because I was doing my Vessi hands. My
You
knuckle
were
cracked.
clenching.
Yeah, I did my Vessi hands. My knuckle cracked. I didn't realize. Now we are going on to the title song, Take Me Back to Eden.
I could be wrong, but it is their longest song released.
Yes, so far. Now with this song, it used to be the introduction song that I would send to people, but now it's not. Just because, one, its length, two, how slow it is to start.
Yeah.
And three, I don't want to scare them with the genre swapping. I hate how they faded out. Give me the full fucking force of those drums, please.
Me every song.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to feel it. I want to please.
I want to feel the double bass kick in my rib cage.
Yeah, kick me in the ribs. Come on, too.
Don't do that.
No, do it for me.
No.
Please.
No.
Please, for me. I'm asking too, not you. Too
I
shorter
know.
than me. It's okay. All right. So what are we thinking for Take Me Back to Eden? Because I feel heavy or repeat.
Both are good. I feel like if it was heavy longer, it would fit. So that's what
Okay.
I want to put it in repeat.
Repeat.
Okay. Yeah, repeat stuff. Repeat stuff.
Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff.
We are coming to the end of Take Me Back to Eden. We have one song left before we jump into the newly released singles from the upcoming album. I am excited for Euclid. I actually love this song. 42 million people agree with me, but well, we'll see. See if you guys do. Oh,
Another thing I completely love about this song is
Mhm.
that the moment he says, "Run it back, give me 5 whole minutes," it's exactly at the 5-minute left mark.
Yep. He's a master of his craft. He knows what he does. The callbacks, the switch ups, everything. Layering every single song in this album, plus some from This Place Will Become Your Tomb. It's just stop tying things together, my heart hurts. Also, that's like the perfect end song, which is why I think Take Me Back to Eden was like the last in reference to sleep, and where we get into the next album being the whole introspective bits. But we can always yap about that later. That conversation itself can take hours, and I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. Looking at YouTube. Sorry. We yap here. So Euclid, I slap it in Surprisingly Sweet or in repeat because I will listen to it over and over again.
Again, yeah, every single playlist I have.
It is
Surprisingly
so
Sweet is a perfect place for it though, because of the gentle callbacks to older songs. It comes full circle.
It does. That's why I like it. It felt like a hug goodbye, you know?
Yeah.
It was good. Thank you for the hug, Vessel. And also thank you for not touching us. All right. Well, we are done with the main albums that are out, but we've got 2 more songs to listen to. We have Emergence coming up. This is the first single that was released, track number 2 on Even in Arcadia, which is coming up again May 9th of 2025. If you haven't already, make sure you pre-save. Yep. Keep your eyes peeled, pre-save, check all of Sleep Token's social medias, because they might do some silly stuff right before, just as a fun little thing. And if you like puzzles and you like games, they like puzzles and they like games. And you want to beat the fans before they spoil everything for you. Trust me.
I thought they were going to lead us to the Holy Grail at one point.
They gave us the the coordinates for it. They gave us the coordinates for it. We'll go ahead and just jump right into Emergence. Song so much. Gabby is Lisa Simpson in real life. All right, that fucking prodigy, absolutely. Ugh. Give me your opinions, boys.
Repeat.
Yep. Ever since the song came out, I have had it on nonstop repeat.
I think the last I checked on my little Spotify tracker thing, I've had at least 600 streams, if not more, of it.
Oh my god.
I love Emergence so much. much. It's my number 2. Nothing will ever beat Aqua Regia just because of the underlying messages and how much I love it. Fuck, Emergence came close. All right, now we come to our last song of the night. The last song. This is the sequel to Sugar, Caramel, also known as track number 5 and even in Arcadia. Note, if this song resonates, it was written about you. Don't be a dick. Don't call out his name. Don't be fucking weird, okay? Caramel's the only
Parasocial relationships.
Check out my last video, all right?
Denied.
We talked about this. We talked about this already. Stop it. A round of applause. Good job, boys. You stuck up for yourselves. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You did it.
And in the nicest way, too. That is the nicest leave us the fuck alone.
It absolutely fucking is. And it changed everything. It changed everything.
Those fucking blast beats, you can't tell me 2 wasn't screaming along with Vessel.
Mm-hmm. So
that is him screaming along.
Yep.
Exactly.
Two uses the drums to amplify Vessel's voice, and it is spectacular. His emotions absolutely fucking ring through with his drums, and I think I'm gonna slap up the finish thing right here on the screen right now. Show boys. I think I'm happy with everything where it is right now. If you guys want to do this yourselves and show us your results, please click the link below in the description. I've linked the tier list down there. We're gonna go yap for a second, and you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. This is Trick the Kick. This is Grill again. Make sure you drop by, say hi to them, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Never stop exploring. Goodbye. Bye. Stop saying his name, please.
You're like teetering into like the Carl Weezer voice, and it's so funny.
Jimmy's mom.
That's okay.
She's all that I have. Or I don't know.
Hey,
how
I've
the song
waited
goes.
for so long. Vessel, can't you see? You're just not the guy for me.
I know it might be wrong,
But I've been in love with Vessel's mom.
Hi, I'm Grill. I'm the metalhead. I don't want to use that one. That was just that was a gag.
You turned into Raker Road.
You turned into Wreck-A Road. Nice.
Nice. Agreed.
They're genre fluid.
Yeah, they're like me. They're genre fluid.
They're genre fluid.
I personally am not religious, but I do appreciate a good fucking song when I hear one. And
Agreed.
certain searches just they hit it. It's like, God, I could believe for a second. Okay, I'll believe, Vessel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Believe.
I'm sorry,
He's
Vessel.
telling
I'll
you to.
believe. I'll believe. I don't know what, but I'll believe. I don't like how slowly Trick's model is just turning back around. It's really creepy.
I wish I could see.
Is the visualizer supposed to be meth? Yes! Yes! Let me eat you up. Let me eat your vocals up, please. Let me Ursula your Ariel. Please.
Jesus Christ.
I want to consume. They tell me to consume. Let me consume!
Whatever you want.
Yeah. It's yours. I want my McDonald's. I want my Finch fry. I want my Finch fry. Minecraft toy. Minecraft toy. Minecraft toy. Chicken jockey.